It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8. On the game's opener.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and a yard. Smith again. Give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
Up second and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Yellow! 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 Color! 50, yellow! Side.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Yellow.
A toss, and here's Brooks. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. To the left side in the hands of Rice. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Attack, attack! And rip list.
On first down, it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey! Here we go.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. It's a toss out wide for Tootin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Think right. Go.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That'll be caught right side by the rookie wideout. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when fourth and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Take right open. Hey, pins here. Check. Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with fourth down coming up.
Hey, kill. Hey, easy. Route. Go. Hey, kill.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Give up the middle to Smith. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 5. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And he's caught down the field. It's worthy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yellow. Arsenal 80.
Now toss left side for Smith. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense.
That is caught by the tight end, Jared Wiley. Touchdown, KC. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 10-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, go. Bronco switch. Roll. 11, Agate.
This drive begins with a run by Chipman. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's complete to his running back, Bayshul Chutin. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
43! 43! Yellow!
First down throw, Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. He is out of bounds, going to mark him at the 24-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run, and this is Smith. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Lawrence. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's 11. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
23. Son.
Here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
And the Jaguars first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, Ginger, tackle.
A quick throw in the RPO is complete.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. And the Chiefs 42-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Kills Carroll. Hey, 13, Luke. Hey,
Lawrence now. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Go. Hey, kill Carroll.
On 1st down, Lawrence moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Third and inches.
Hey, run. 30 left. Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Hey, Soko, hot.
In motion comes Thomas. Throwing is Lawrence. Forced out wide. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board just before halftime.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Red on the red. Ah, that's nice. Hey, I'm gun. Silver. 11. Silver.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Easy.
Lawrence going to give it to Newton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Hey, 11.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Let's go.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
11,
Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Safe right. Hey, kill. 30 left. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's complete to Royal. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Follow these two. Hey, wait.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Yellow. Arjawani! Attack! Blitz! Yellow.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Wait! Arjawani! Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 15. Look at it!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Jaguars 3. Harrison Butker to kick off 4 games.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 11 at the 34-yard line.
2nd down, Lawrence. Headed left, buying time. Taking off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, he tucks it down himself, and he picks up the big game. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
2nd and 10.
Hey, gun. Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hot. Go. Take right open. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Moving to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Flushed to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
3rd and goal.
Hey, easy. 13, Luke. Son, this is hot. Sink right.
Now here's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll buy. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Yellow.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Easy.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a...
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, John, this is hot. 11.
Here's Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Great job. Red on red. Go. Hey, I'm gun. Take right open. Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
13 loose. Hey, kill. Hey, go. So 30 left. 11.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's a gain of 14.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Hey, easy. Sink right. Hey, Dinter. Duck.
Lawrence on the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Diamonds on me, fight, Nick and Riz, Ikatina, orange, Richard Mille.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Go. Let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence now on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
go. This is 11.
Lawrence. That is caught. And the Jags are going to have first and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Jaguars, first down. First and goal.
Easy.
Shooting. Will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
11.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, here we go. Done. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. 30 left. Here we go, sir.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. On first down, it's Mahomes.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
I don't need to. Let's go, 180.
Mahomes. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. He gets free. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. It's a gain of 43 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Smith. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow. 180.
On the ground, it's Smith. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
I think there's one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys who run it up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get him outside the offensive line and let him find that space to pick up the first down.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Yellow. I've got blue 80.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. And he will score! Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Chiefs 24, Jaguars 9.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, tomato. Gun. Hey, I'm gun.
They'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Red on red.
Throwing is Lawrence. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. We are set for 4th and long. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Rip, 23. Go.
To throw is Lawrence. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't, and now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
Yellow.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They finish